Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we'll be discussing Where the Crawdads Sing by Delia Owens. Now this was one of the books that I read for my book club, and I will give you the synopsis. For years, rumors of the Marsh Girl have haunted Barkley Cove, a quiet town on the North Carolina coast. When the handsome and popular Chase Andrews is found dead, the locals immediately suspect Kaya Clark, the so-called Marsh Girl. Sensitive and smart, Kaya has survived for years alone in the marsh she calls home. When two young men from the town become intrigued by her wild beauty, Kaya opens herself up to a new life. So I gave this book a 4 out of 5, and this obviously is going to be a very super short book review. I didn't really find many quotes at all, so I'll just tell you about the book, that, thoughts that I thought, things that I thought, whatever. Anyways, 4 out of 5. So about, I'd say halfway to 3/4 of the way through the book, I was like, I don't like this book. And it wasn't that I wasn't feeling it, I was like, I don't like this book, man, it's depressing, and it was like, it hit, it was kind of like touched close to home and made you have the feels that you didn't, the poopy feels that you don't necessarily want to feel, but at the same time, couldn't stop reading it. Because you got kind of hooked into the story and you wanted to find out about it, and I was like, oh, dang it. And I was like, well, I'll go ahead and finish it, because I want to find out how it ends, but I already know I'm not going to like this book. Well, lo and behold, for the last fourth of the book, boom, 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 I was just like blown away. It was like a surprise ending, quote, parentheses, surprise endings, that were, unexpected, but they were good, and I enjoyed it. It was, so the last half of the book also gave you major feels. The whole book is like a major feels book, but the last half, the last quarter, is like good feels, not poopy feels. And also I would like to say, throughout the whole book, the subtext of the marsh itself is absolutely phenomenal. If you don't even like the story, if you just read it for the descriptions of the marsh, it's amazing. And I was like, dang, I really need to go to the Dismal Swamp again, because, the Dismal Swamp is in North Carolina and Virginia, and it's amazing, and yeah. So my theme for the Marsh Girl, Where the Crawdads Sing, yeah, this won't be giving away too many spoilers. So she does wear a white shirt. A few times is spoken of in the book, so I was like, white shirt, let's grab that. And she has to, she goes fishing a lot, and you use nets or whatever you use when you go fishing. And so this is an artwork that I did a long time ago at my house. So it's fishing net. And then there's the shells, because you're going to get shells in there. And then also, this is part of my pothos plant, and her name is Poot. And these are a few of her vines. I don't know if you can see this one, but I've got this vine from Poot. And, you have a lot of viney stuff and trees and plant growth in the marsh as well. So, Poot is also a central figure in my book review today. Say hi, Poot. Hi. Yeah. Okay. So, I was actually planning on reading a different book for my next book, but when I went to the library for a book club to discuss the Crawdads scene, I saw this book and I was like, well, gotta grab it, because I knew the author had just put it out and I absolutely adore her and had to read it because it... Anyways, the next book we're going to be reading is called Life Will Be the Death of Me by Chelsea Handler. And I love Chelsea Handler and her pups. And it's, I'm not sure who is who. Maybe that's Bernice and that's Bert, I think. I'm not sure. Bert and Bernice are her dogs. Anyways, I love Chelsea Handler, so I'll, be zipping quite quickly through it. Oh, and she has pictures. She has pictures of her babies. And then just, in general, pictures, home pictures. So, yeah. Yay for pictures! Because we all about visualization stuff. So, there's that book review. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!